Hello everybody and welcome back to Valhelsia 3, the world recap video. In this video we will just be going over everything we've done in the last 24 episodes. So as you can see, we placed down a ship, which I didn't do last episode because I forgot, even though I mentioned it near the start. But we just go on a world tour looking over everything we've done since the start, so like from building our base all the way to making our zoo, or our nature reserve. It's not really much of a zoo anymore, it's a nature preserve, but I'm still calling it a zoo. I hope you enjoy. Alright, so the series has come to an end, and this is our recap video. We've done the same thing in all the mod 6, so why not do it in every series we end up doing? So, as you can see, we started off by making a house. I'm just going to be going like through everything. Everything might not be in the correct order that we recorded it and uploaded the videos in, but I'm just going to go over everything as we like kind of walk this way. I have all my thumbnails open on another monitor, so I have a rough idea of what order to go in, because it's been a while since we made episode 1. But in episode 1, we started by making our house. Now, I think I saw a complaint about using the same house, like we built the exact same houses in all the mod 6 as in Valhelsia, but I like this design, so why would I change it, like, if I like it? Like, I know, yeah, using the same house isn't, like, the best option, but it's not bad. Like, yeah, I'll definitely make a different house now in the future in different mod packs. And we'll get to what mod pack we're probably going to be doing now towards the end of the video. But we started from here, and we needed to get food. I think we were struggling with food at the start a lot. We used to capture or kill the fish in the water, and then use a knife to make fish fillets and cook all that. But then we started by making some farms, and the farms we made were by create. So we were able to use these like fans and campfires and rotational axles and these harvesters to like manually or automatically harvest whenever a crop grows. And we have like a mixture of stuff in here. So like, actually I just realized my Wayla isn't showing on the top of my screen, probably because I updated the mod pack again. But we got like the likes of all wheat. I think these are carrots and beetroot. And then we have these like portable storage interfaces, which are connected to ender chests, which are pumping them into our refined storage system. And in here it's all potatoes, because potatoes were needed to make ethanol, and ethanol was needed to make biodiesel, because biodiesel was an important resource that we needed for fueling our mining drill and buzzsaw, which are two tools that we used very early on, which were extremely helpful, and I used them, like, I'm still using them. Like, we used them throughout the entire series. So potatoes were getting pumped into here, and then they were going into this refinery, which was going into this tank. There used to be just a steel tank. Oh god. Yeah, and we made these diesel generators because, well, we were using so much little biofuel. Like, this thing's actually nearly empty. So, potato production isn't as high as I'd like it, but that's fine. But then we started working on enchanting, because we wanted to enchant a few tools, because there wasn't a modifier that we could get on our pickaxe that would allow us to excavate or dig in a really, really large area. So we managed to get all these villagers set up, and they all have these like special enchantments, like especially this excavating one, because all it did was keep combining them on a pickaxe, and, well, I got a very, very large area. Like, I think it does like 13 by 13 now at this point, which is quite a lot. Then we decided to work on making a mob farm, because we needed a reliable source of fuel for burning and generators. And the best fuel we could come up with was blaze rods. Before we had a mob slaughter factory, which was generating pink slime and liquid meat, and we also had our backpack, which worked. If we had liquid meat in here, it would automatically feed us, which was actually really cool. And I know it stores a bit of essence, so like your experience could have stored in here, but I disabled that because I didn't want it picking up my experience. But yeah, from there, then we ended up working on making our ME system, because, well, we needed a place to store all our stuff, because all our chests were way too full, and we just needed somewhere to put everything. So, as you see, our drives are actually nearly all full again, but we have now got tons of items all stored in one place, which is actually amazing. Oh yeah, and to make the backpack and stuff, we needed to set up a latex system, and I have block placers behind the wall here, which are getting pumped with logs from our tree farm, which is infinitely putting these down, making infinite latex, which is turning into dry rubber. As you can see, we have 33,000 dry rubber. Now, there's no reason to have this much, but if I can make it, why not just keep making it? Then from there, we decided to work on a bit of magic. This is a magic mod I've never seen before, so it was my first time playing with it, and I actually really enjoyed this magic mod. It gave us so many cool things, and the enchanting aspect of it is actually amazing, because I can use these soul shards to get whatever enchantment I want and level up to the max vanilla level, and if I create duplicates of that sword or pickaxe, I can just combine them in an anvil, and I can just increase the enchantments from the vanilla base standard, which, like, for instance, sharpness 5 can go to sharpness 6. And then we always prayed to our Dark Lord, which was fun, terrifying at the start because it was just lightning strikes and the eyes glowed and everything, but that was kind of cool then as well. And then from there, we decided to work on a bit of flight, because we didn't have any way of flying at the start, and there's no angel ring or anything in this pack, so we had to improvise. And the way we done that was by making a jetpack, which I think got deleted. Yeah. For some reason, when I updated the pack, everything inside of my engineer's toolbox got deleted, which was very unfortunate because I had a lot of cool tools in there. But whatever. I think I actually did make a spare jetpack in the end. Oh wait, no, it's in here. Wait, why is it in here? I thought I had it in my engineer's toolbox. But yeah, we can just put it in this electrolytic separator, which separates water into hydrogen and oxygen, and we use hydrogen to power our jetpack, which we used pretty much all the time until like later episodes, until we got into Botania and made our fugal tiara. And then from that point, it was time to defeat the Ender Dragon, because we needed to get ourselves a Elytra, because I wanted to be able to fly long distances without having to like rely on my jetpack, because the jetpack was very slow when in hover mode. Like, you were moving like a couple of blocks. Sprinting was faster than the hover mode, but it was a good way so we could just like fly up, use a bow, which we enchanted like really high level, and we were able to take out the Ender Dragon very quickly. And then we went on our exploration, and we found these mimic cubes, which we managed to capture, because I've been trying to get an egg from them using like capturing on my sword, but I've never been able to capture one. So what did we do? We figured out we could use a mob duplicator. Now I have guardians in here at the moment, because I wanted to get some sea lanterns, because they drop all the sea lantern stuff. But say if I turn this on, so you see it uses essence that we get from our mob farm over at the blazes and in the end to generate mobs. Now, even though this thing is also generating back some essence, it doesn't generate enough per thing, so we're actually losing essence by having this thing running. Oh yeah, I never went over create. Yeah, at the start we needed an easy way of duplicating all our resources. So using our crushing wheels from create, we were able to like create like I think it was nuggets or something. Like, if you put one iron ore, you got back like 9 or like 16 or something, I don't know, the crazy number of nuggets, and you're able to get like more than 2 ingots. I think it was 2 ingots and a bit per ore, and each one of those added up. Now, it's no easy comparison right now because we only have 30,000 iron, but that's because of our iron golem farm, which was actually very easy to set up, and it's the same one I use in all the fabric. I can't remember the actual creator of this design off the top of my head, but if you know, you can put it down in the comments. But then we wanted to start farming, because I didn't actually have any animal farms before. Especially in all the mod 6, we never done any type of animal farming. So what do? We set up this massive animal farm here, which is all automatic. So animals get bred in here from this network receiver, which puts all the stuff that animals need to breed with from our system, from our farms, and they put them in here. This thing will breed the animals, and somewhere back here, if the animals aren't hiding it, there is a animal baby separator, which will bring the baby animals from here into behind this wall. And then there's these like special blocks that are there, that when the baby can stand on it, but when it grows into an adult, it falls through and then it gets killed. And then we have I think ender hoppers, or some sort of absorption hopper, to be able to pick up the drops that it has and store them in our system. And this thing here is just to collect eggs from these chickens, which they produce a ton of eggs, 31,000 eggs. Never thought I'd need that many eggs. Oh yeah, and our villagers then as well. So villagers were actually kind of a hard thing to get to start because we had no actual flight, so we actually had to use a boat, and the nearest village was all the way down here. So we had to get in a boat and sail the whole way down to be able to find them. And somewhere during the updates and the world borders or chunk borders broke or something, because I made this world very early on and it just kind of messed up with the world generation. But that's actually where we got our villagers underneath our house. And then we ended up going to the nether so we can get some netherrack and collect our blaze spawners, because with apotheosis in this, we can actually use silk touch to pick up our blaze spawners, and using eggs, like mob eggs, like we have a few of them here, we can actually change the type of spawner. Now, I've noticed you can't actually put certain mobs inside the spawner. There's some sort of like blacklist or something in this mod that is restricting your access to be able to put certain mobs in the spawner. So after we've made the animals, our crop, this farm here was not able to keep up. So we decided to make this crazy contraption here of just a minecart just going back and forth, harvesting everything. So we got like industrial hemp over here, which is generating tons of string and seeds, so we can make seed oil to make our biodiesel, and sugarcane. And if we have a look in here, we can have like 16.5k of sugarcane, which is actually a lot, and I'd never use that much. And then we just have an entire row of potatoes and like wheat. So that way we're able to keep all our mobs fed, and yeah. And also, we got a green pig. I don't understand him. And also, because the mobs, we get experience from this thing breeding the animals, we actually get like a lot of levels if we come back in here every once in a while. Like I was on 7, now I'm on 12. So in terms of generating resources, mining wasn't an option. Like we couldn't just keep mining forever. Like even though I'd done some really large tunnels underground, we needed something that was just automatic. And we used to have a tree farm here from Create as well, but we decided to move it and put this here, a ore laser drill from Industrial 4 going. This thing was actually really, really effective. Once we put some efficiency and speed upgrades in here, this thing was just like going up quite quick, and it just mines any type of ore you want. Like I think it just mined a piece of coal there, or lead maybe. And if we have a specific type of lens, we can put it in here, and if an ore is in the same color as that lens, for instance, if we get a blue lens, it will primarily mine like lapis and diamonds, maybe some aquamarines, which was actually really cool. And it was a great way of us getting like diamonds. Like if I type in ore, I've not like even processed half this ore. Like we got 700 diamond ore and like thousands of ore. We just got so much of it, and I never actually ended up processing it all. But that's fine. Like we ended up actually never really needing it. So after all that, we decided to work on Botania. So in here, I dug out a little dome kind of shape, and it's using charcoal that we're getting from our tree farm, which is all the way over here, this massive one which is generating spruce and oak. And this generates so much wood. I can't see it from here, but also generate a lot of sludge, so we have to deal with that as well. So we actually get like a sludge processor machine, which is actually generating like a lot of sand and gravel and stuff, which is actually kind of handy. So yeah, that's all getting smelted and turned into charcoal, which is used to power our endo flames, which we managed to use to make this set of armor, which is actually just being as cosmetic because we're using Drago Arcanus armor from Forbidden Arcanus as our actual armor, and I've got like a ton of enchantments on this thing, and it's quite powerful. But I do like the look of the Elementium armor, and we have an automated system here generating living rock and living wood. And also, we were getting so much mana from this system, I decided to just add a flux field, which is set up to a power thing, and this thing generates like a couple thousand RF every minute. I think it like generates nearly 1,000 FE. Like you can see it jumping from like 1,000 every second or half a second, so it does generate a fair bit of power, and this thing is going full whack because it's putting all the mana in here. So that was our Botania system, and we were able to use that to create Gaia pylons, and Gaia pylons were used to summon a Gaia spirit, which we used to kill to create our fugal tiara. As you can see, our fugal tiara required Gaia spirits and bottles of end air. So end air was gathered in the end just using bottles, and we were able to make ourselves create a flight. But it does require mana, and you don't have infinite flight. So you do have to have a band of mana, which mine is less than half full. So you do have to keep it filled if you want to fly forever. So our laser drill was going great, but there was actually a better way of getting certain resources if we had the materials and the know-how on how to get the materials. So we were able to make these excavators from immersive engineering. And it will estimate like a certain amount of items in a chunk. For instance here, we got bituminous coal, and if you have a look here, it is expected to have 35,000 pieces of coal. And I think it also picks up sulfur then as well. So we do get a ton of ores, and I think our power isn't actually as strong to be able to run this thing as effectively. So that's why I kind of have these turned off at the moment. Like this thing's turned on and it's not even running. So yeah, that's kind of a thing. We were able to use chunk loading because of these flux network things. And that's pretty much it for them. And then from there, we decided since we're not getting enough power, let's make a diesel generator using the excess biofuel that we have generated here. So we're able to set up those, and they generate about 8,000 or 4,000 FE each. And, well, it's when they're fully supplied with fuel, and our potatoes are just not great. Even though this thing is always fully going, this has been going since the start, it's just not enough. Like, every once in a while when they get enough fuel, they will just generate a bit of power, but it's just not keeping up. But altogether, they should equal 8,000 FE. So we're coming kind of towards the end of the tour now. So we decided, like early on when we were trying to find the end portal, that we were finding so many different types of animals. So we decided, why not? Let's make a zoo. So we laid out the zoo in the second last episode, and we were able to like add all these different animals. So we had like gazelles, elephants, grizzly bears, and here we got like what the hell? How did the moose get out? Okay. That is a little odd. How did you get out? There's no way you should have been able to escape. Your antlers are broken. Wait. There's one missing. There's another moose on the loose. We'll find him probably as we go. Oh wait, no, there he is. How did you get out? That's my question. They must have been able to jump over this fence somehow, which I don't see. Could they've done it here? No. Well, that's just going to confuse me for a while, so, yeah, so if you were downloaded this world and play it, just be aware that these guys will probably be able to escape. Also then, we have got our, what are these things called? Endergrades? Yeah, they've been stuck up here ever since I put them in here. They just float to the top and then just never came down. Well, you're coming down for once. Okay. Yeah, but they just never move. That crocodile egg that we got actually did hatch into a big crocodile. Are you yawning or are you, like, warning me to stay away? Luckily, he doesn't seem to be interested in the frogs. So the poor frog is just on his own, just hopping around. And the alligator is just, like, bathing in the sunlight. And then we got ourselves some polar bears and some lovely little seals. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, there was a problem over here. The whales may have killed the hammerhead shark. And the turtles, I don't know what happened to them. They just seem to have despawned or something killed them as well. One of these whales are on little to no health. Yeah, this guy's on 11 or 7 HP. But they seem to leave the crabs alone. There's 1, 2, and I think the third one here. Yeah. So there's two things now we want to do just before we end here, because I mentioned it last episode and I forgot to do it, which was to put down the supply ship from Mine Connolly's. So if we look up ship, we've got 5 of them. I'm only going to put down 2, and we'll have a look at the aqua stuff. So we've got a lot of these lock boxes, treasure chests, and boxes that we have managed to be able to get because of our fisher underneath our bridge here. And as you can see, it takes a lot of stuff. Like, we get actually a lot of enchantment books then as well. Like, if we look up book, Yeah, we have so many enchantments. And I don't even know what to do with them all. And like bows and other stuff like boots. I'm pretty sure this thing picks up everything. Any normal stuff you would get from regular Minecraft fishing. So I want to put a boat right here. And so somehow, do I have to right click on a block? Oh god, I do. Okay, so press escape to leave. Okay. Oh cool, so this is like the different designs of boats that we have. So we can move it along, bring it closer. I kind of want to bring it close. No, bring it down a block. Nope. Oh god, that actually just puts it in the water. So here I think we can actually change the style of the ship. Ooh, I like this one. That one's cool. The hell's this one? It's a flying ship! Oh, I wish I looked at these sooner. This is a flying ship. Oh, I'm definitely putting this down somewhere. Where do we put it? I need to stand back here to be able to see it properly. Okay, so let's move it kind of over here a bit. And let's bring it down a few levels. Bring it over here. And should we rotate it? The face in this way? Yeah, actually that looks cool. Yeah, we'll face it this way. And we'll bring it up down another level. No, actually we'll put it really high up. So if we go... Oh, wait, what the hell? Okay, let's leave it in the water. Okay, that's fine. So, I think... Let's have a look. Does this look okay? Yeah, I really like this. Damn, I didn't actually think this thing... There was a flying ship in the options. Okay, yeah, let's do that. You must place it in a fitting ocean or river. Place the ship requires underneath the ship. These blocks must be... What? Does it have to come down a bit? Rotate it so the front is this way. That's the back. There we go. We bring it down another few levels. There? Really? Is it because the thing is kind of facing over the water on the land a bit? Do I actually have to like... Yeah, see like this white part is... Or these borders are over the land. Do they have to be out in the water? Let's put it out here. And we'll raise it up a bit. Oh wait, no, down there. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can put this thing down. This is annoying me now. Okay, I am very confused because for some reason I cannot place it over here, but I could place it here. So I am very confused on why I couldn't place this ship down, but I ended up going with this one because it actually looks kind of cool. So this ship, for some reason only worked here, so I don't know why I can't put this one down here over here. Like, it says there's a red icon there. This one had a red icon and it just wouldn't place. So if I was to go with this one, how does this... This ship actually doesn't look too bad. If I was to bring it up to here, can't place it. And I actually have no idea why. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, can I put one over here maybe? Nope. So apparently this one only wants to go in a river. But okay, that's just fine. Okay, we can only have one ship. You can have access to the ships in our system anyway. So if you wanted to try and put them down for yourself, you can. But that's all the ships I could put down, which was kind of disappointing. But anyway, let's have a look at these like little chest block boxes because I actually have not looked at these at all. So we get diamonds. Damn. Okay. So if I just keep clicking right click, we should just get a bunch of special resources or like rare stuff. Damn, we got a ton of emeralds and diamonds. Damn. So this is loot boxes, paper, gunpowder, quartz, compasses. Okay, so does it actually show what loot we get out of these things? No. Okay, we're actually getting like a ton of good stuff. Okay, I was not expecting that. Okay, well, we've got hundreds of them, so if you want to go through all of them and just keep opening them, go ahead. Like, this is actually like really good. These ones are not so good. They give you different saplings and different pieces of armor. So that's not too bad. So, yeah. Maybe the low tier ones are not that great, but these ones, like the treasure chests, okay, we've only got a few of them left. Might as well open them all. And we got tons of iron and gold and 1 diamond out of the 17 that time. Okay. Now, is there anything else I haven't gone over just yet? I'm pretty sure I've covered everything. Yeah, that's actually pretty much it. Yeah, we've covered everything. So, last thing about the poll, I have now set a deadline for the poll to end on midnight of this Sunday. So this video will be going up on the Sunday as well. So midnight of the day this video goes live, which would be what day is that? The 4th. So Sunday the 4th, Easter Sunday, will be the last time to be able to vote in the poll. And just looking at the poll just before I started recording this video, all the mod 6 to the sky is winning on the poll. Now, I've seen a lot of you commenting different types of mod packs now in the comments in the last couple of videos. And it's nearly neck and neck with in the poll to pick a comment mod pack. But as of recording this video right now, all the mod 6 is winning. So if you do want me to play on mod pack 1, go and vote on that poll. And the link for that will be in the description and in the pinned comment. So, without further ado, I hope you all enjoyed this series, and I hope you all enjoyed the next series then as well. And there is a world download, so if you want to go play this world, go ahead. I just realized I already uploaded the world download without that ship in it, so well, you can place the ship down if you want. I'm not going to bother changing the actual link for the world download right now, since some of you have already downloaded it. But without further ado, I hope to see you all in the next series, and, well, goodbye.